Minerva is lost. She can't find her mom or dad, and her head hurts. There's a spooky house in the distance, but it's okay because Minerva has her handy-dandy flashlight. When she gets inside, though, there's a ghost who doesn't have a head. Well, actually, his head is on a plate he's holding. This place is certainly weird, but the ghost, whose name is Mr. Butterworth, assures Minerva that she'll be okay as long as she fetches essence for him. But as soon as she turns to leave, the ghost leans in and whispers some spine-chilling advice. Don't die, Minerva. Don't Die Minerva is an early access 3D roguelite that has you take an elevator up to different floors in order to find the master of the house and defeat him to unlock new areas. The basic layout is a traditional roguelike, with you trying to get as far as you can in procedurally generated levels and using all of your upgrade points before losing them all when you die. Speaking of upgrades, Don't Die Minerva makes understanding its upgrade system easy and exciting. There are 4 different elements that correspond to a different color. Depending on what elemental color you use, it will boost certain effects for your weapons, friendly stuffed animals, and armor. Because it's organized that way, you can understand and focus on certain colors to boost abilities you like. The game also introduces synergies with certain items, so you better keep an eye out for items that gain more damage with a different color effect. It's super fun to see how your items change depending on how you upgrade them too. Gems empowered with an element will change the color of your light weapon, or your friendly stuffed animal companion. Face the mighty power of the Care Bear Stare! Don't Die Minerva has style. Along with all those colors, the game has a great soundtrack that mixes incredibly well with the setting. Just listen to Minerva hum. And watch, I can make this cute little backpack's wings flap. Flap, 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 flap. Your upgrades, weapons, and rewards all compound together in harmony that gives you a feeling of power. And you'll need it in order to clear all of the floors and defeat the master. Now, there is some things Don't Die Minerva has to work on before it comes out of early access. A clear tutorial would be good to go over the controls of how the game works. I spent my first life only using the left control stick to aim my flashlight, only then to be told by Mr. Butterworth that next time I could use the right stick to aim. Don't Die Minerva could definitely benefit from a guided tutorial at the beginning. The environment could use some work too. At the beginning of the game, I was constantly using my flashlight to cheat through bookcases and hit enemies, but this didn't work for projectile weapons. Plus, area of effect damages, such as acid, don't always show up on the ground, so I ended up taking and dying from damage without ever seeing it. Other environmental effects were neat though. I especially had fun popping pumpkins with my flashlight. Pop, pop. Compared to other early access games, Don't Die Minerva feels like a finished project, with it only missing just a little bit of polish and some furnishings, tutorial, cutscenes, and maybe some voiceovers. I had a lot of fun playing through it, and found it interesting to see what combinations and new abilities I'd get next. I'm looking forward to the full game when it's done. Don't Die Minerva is currently being developed by Xaviant. It is available on Xbox One and Windows. Don't Die Minerva was played on an Xbox One, and an early access code was provided for this report. Until next time, play like a rogue! Throw a coin in the fountain, oh shallow grove, oh shallow grove. Wait, how long is the copyright roll on YouTube?